This went from being a dream in your mind to fruition to now you have so much momentum. Tell us what that feels like.
It is really surreal to go from thinking about it to being about it, and for me to have such a great team. Even you and your husband, Michael, who are here, you've been here from inception. So we are delighted, we are excited that it's just not about us. It's really about God and what we're doing. We're giving back to our community and it helps some kids and help their families. That's legacy building. So I'm excited about it. I really am. The 5th year, on our first year, second year, I was like, oh my God. But now I think we're getting over the hump.
That's right.
So I thank God for all of our sponsors, our churches, individuals who support us from the beginning with individual tickets. It's just been a wonderful ride thus far. So I'm excited about where God is taking us. I really am.
It's going to be a great night. It's going to be a great night. Enjoy it. We're going to pause. Cameron, if you'll get a photo for us. www.axeladamsfoundation.com. Miss Allen, tonight you are being honored with the Community Leader Award. How does that make you feel being recognized by your community in that the service that you have done within your local area?
I am very honored and humbled to be receiving that award tonight. It makes me know that the work that I have done with the community, in the community, and around the community, and the state has not gone unnoticed.
Excellent. You did a fantastic job. Congratulations, and we hope you have a great night. This is an annual event now, and we're excited about what's going on and the momentum that they have. Give us an inkling as to why you decided to show up tonight.
Well, first of all, Axel is a very special friend of mine, so I had to be here for that. And then the fact that this is for scholarships to help young people and all, I firmly support that. And so it was just a place I felt like I needed to be.
You made a good decision. All right, have a good night.
Thank you very much.
All right. Mr. Chandler, tonight you're being honored with the Business Leader Award. Tell me what does that make you feel like, knowing that you're being honored by such a wonderful foundation and being recognized in your community?
First of all, my wife and Shannon and I are just excited about being here. The Axel Adams Foundation has done great work in our community with scholarships, and to be listed among other honorees in the past and certainly tonight who have contributed to our community, I just consider it an honor, a privilege. There are a lot of people who give in our community, and not everyone has an honor or is able to be honored, so I accept that on all of their behalves.
And I'm going to reach across you because I know behind every good man is also a good woman. So I want to ask you, how does it make you feel seeing him being honored and knowing the work that he's doing?
Obviously, I'm very proud. I know Everett to be an awesome man. He's certainly a great husband and a servant at heart, and so it certainly doesn't surprise me that he's been extended this honor, and I'm very proud of him. And we do thank the Axel Adams Foundation for honoring him as well as all of the other honorees.
Reverend Barry, tonight is a very special night. You're being honored as the Clergy of the Year by the Axel Adams Foundation. Can you tell us a little bit about how that makes you feel?
First of all, I just want to thank God for everything that He's done for me in my ministry, in my life. Thank God for my wife who's here with me today. And again, I am really humbled and really floored to even be considered for something like this, because I don't do ministry and do what I do looking to be recognized for any accolades or sort, but to be honored like this is really one of the highlights of my life and my ministry. And I am just completely, taken back, surprised, honored, humbled to be chosen as Clergy of the Year for the Axel Adams Foundation.
Excellent. And Mrs. Berry, I know behind every good man is an even better woman. So I'm going to step over here and just ask you, how does it make you feel knowing the late hours he puts in studying and things that people don't see, how he prepares and how he's one-on-one with God? How does that make you feel knowing that he's being honored tonight?
Well, like he said, he doesn't do it for no shape, form, or fashion. It's just what God has led him to do for his life. And I just feel that all his hard work and his dedication, it's being noticed beyond what's going on within the church. So we're proud and we're pleased as his wife, as his church family, that he is being honored for something that God has chosen him to do.
Excellent. You both did a great job. Congratulations on the award, and you all have a great night. Well, I have to be honest with you. When I saw that you are receiving Educator of the Year, I'm so used to you being Reverend Brightheart in the pulpit. So I said, is that a typo? What? So I'm ready when you are. Okay. So tonight you're being honored as Educator of the Year by the Axel Adams Foundation. Can you tell me a little bit about how that makes you feel?
Makes me feel real good. 37 years in the profession. At least somebody was paying attention,
Excellent. Congratulations. So tonight you're being honored as Elected Official of the Year by the Axel Adams Foundation. You've attended for a number of years, so tell us how it feels to be honored tonight.
Well, I am honored. When I serve, I don't think about being rewarded. It's what God wanted me to do. And I just hope I'm making him proud. But also, I'm honored because I believe in the mission of the Axel Adams Foundation and how it benefits young people who are attending or planning to attend college. And I know how expensive it is, having helped educated 2 daughters. So I'm honored to be here tonight, and I'm even more honored that they chose me.
Amen. All right, Major. So you are here at the Axel Adams Foundation. I jumped right in. Welcome. We're happy to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about why a performance at a scholarship gala makes a difference for you?
Well, these type of efforts made a difference for me. If it wasn't for the village supporting me, organizations like NAACP, UNCF, and a whole plethora of others, I don't think I'd be as far as I am in my career. Now the world's singing, "This is why I love you," because the village supported me. So I salute the Axel Adams Foundation because that's what they're about. Enhancing a people, enhancing communities, and enhancing a mind. I'm with that all day.
Absolutely. We are so glad to have you. How does it feel to be home?
It feels great. Actually, my second weekend home this year, so actually, just blessed to be in, this moment in my life, and just gracious to be home.
Absolutely. I'm not going to say anything about my husband and I being Cowboys fans. I'm going to talk to you more about how does it feel being honored tonight.
Right. It's truly a blessing. Coming from my background and these surroundings, it's hard, but keep all faith through God and understand where you want to be in life and not taking no for an answer. So once again, it's truly a blessing just to be here, be home, and getting this award tonight.
Absolutely. We appreciate you being here. What would you say to the young boy who doesn't really feel like there is a way, or if they've gotten more no's than they have yeses? What would you look at that camera and say to them tonight?
The future is all in your hands, and never give up. You're going to hear no. You're going to hear that's not good enough. But once you understand your abilities and what God put into your life, that you can't say no anymore to yourself, and it's always going to be a yes. So you're good.
Thank you very much for being here. We're going to ask you to pause for just a second and get a photo. So tonight you're being honored by the Axel Adams Foundation for the Media of the Year Award. How does that make you feel?
I'm very honored because a lot of times when you're doing the news and being in the media, you don't know if it has any impact on anyone out there. You're just reading along or telling a story, but it feels good to know that people appreciate you.
Absolutely. But not only that, you're active in your community, you're active in your local area. So being honored by your peers, tell us a little bit about how that makes you feel.
It makes me feel really good. It makes me feel really good. Life, has not always seemed like it was fair, and things happen, especially with my situation with domestic violence. And so I use my platform to go out now and try to help other people and to give encouragement and let women especially know, and there are men who are victims too, but let women and men know that they can survive. For so long I asked God, why me, why? But now I've turned the why into a how. So I'm using my platform with the media to empower and encourage and hopefully save lives, and that's my how.
Absolutely. You're beautiful. Congratulations on your award. Thank you very much. Enjoy the evening.
Good evening again. Certainly to Axel Adams, to the foundation, to my wife Cherie, to all of the guests who are here. It is indeed a pleasure for me and certainly all of us who are here to be here tonight. And one of the things that an MC ought to do is to jumpstart the program. And the way that I'm going to do that, I'm going to tell you a story. A story about a struggling couple, a devout Christian man and, sorry ladies, a nagging wife. She nagged about everything. When he cleaned the kitchen, she nagged. When he cleaned the bathroom, she nagged. When he was just sitting there, she nagged. You don't have to be a Rhodes Scholar to understand that this man was unhappy in this marriage. But because of his Christian faith, he was determined to stay in the marriage. One day he returned home from work and she told him that she had planned a trip to the Holy Land. And right away he thought, why in the world would she in fact plan a trip to the Holy Land without consulting with him? But right away his spiritual side caught hold and he said, well, maybe this is what we need to improve our marriage. So they made their way to the Holy Land. And when they got there, she got sick. And she died. And as the husband sat in front of the mortician, Reverend Brighthart, the mortician told him, well, we have two options. Option number one, we can bury her here in the Holy Land and it would cost you $2,500. The other option, we could send her back to the USA and it would cost you $25,000. The husband immediately said, send her back. Of course, the mortician was somewhat taken aback. He said, well, I better explain it to him again. He said, I want to make sure and be clear that you understand what I'm saying. We can bury her here in the Holy Land for $2,500. People actually get shipped in to the Holy Land to be buried for $2,500. It would cost you $25,000 to send her back to the USA. The husband looked at him and said, well, let me explain. 2,000 plus years ago, a man lived, died, and was buried here in the Holy Land. In 3 days, he got up. I can't take that chance. I don't have to, or you don't have to be a Rhodes Scholar to understand how important this event is. Axel's body of work dictates that he gets the support that we see tonight. You ought to give you all of yourselves a round of applause. Now, as I semi-promised you about sticking to the script and calling the program, I would try to journey to that space. Opening prayer by Reverend Chris Holly, pastor 4 Mile Baptist Church. Followed by greeting from Mr. Sean Alford, Superintendent of Aiken County Public Schools. Greetings from Eric Mulberry, Director of Aiken Medical Center, if you would come in that order.
Most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you, Lord, for blessing us with this another day, and we pray, God, that we've glorified you throughout this day, through our ways, through our actions, with our words. Father God, we ask a special blessing upon this gala tonight, God, this gathering of individuals, God, that come to support this great vision. And Father, we just pray, Lord, that as we come to support, God, we pray, Lord, that the scholarships that be offered through this event and touch the lives of those, God, that are receiving. Father God, we just want to glorify you because we know, Lord, that all good works, God, we know that we will reap if we faint not. And we just thank you for Axel and for his leadership and for his dedication, for his perseverance, dear Father God, even in times in the midst of wanting to give up and feeling faint, God, we thank you for him pressing forward. And Father, we thank you for others, God, that thought not of themselves, but thought of others whose lives they could touch by donating and giving back and supporting events and activities such as these and divisions such as these. So bless all the recipients tonight who are well deserving of being honored, dear Father. For Lord, your word declares that those that labor are worthy of honor. And so, Father, we just want to honor them tonight and thank them for their service in which they render. And we pray again that you will bless all that are here tonight and continue to hold us and lead us and guide us and help us to be ever so mindful that we're not in this world by ourselves. And God, we ought to be able to reach out and to support one another. So again, we love you, we adore you, we acknowledge that you're an awesome God. And Lord, you're great and greatly to be praised. So again, smile upon this event tonight and be glorified. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Good evening. Good evening. It is my honor and pleasure to stand before you tonight to not only bring greetings and welcome, but also to say thank you. My name is Sean Alford, and I currently serve as the superintendent here in Aiken County Public Schools. And that's a responsibility that I hold with great esteem. To be able to serve this community is a wonderful thing. It's one of the best opportunities that I've had in my professional and personal life. And I certainly appreciate the support of not only those in this room, but throughout this community that continue to lend a hand of assistance, uplift, support, not only to myself, but also the many teachers and the students in our school district. I want to first say thank you to our honorees. The tireless work that you continue to perform, things that you do not only for students but also for the members of our community are certainly appreciated. We thank you all here tonight for supporting the Axel Adams Foundation, not only tonight but also throughout the year. The work that the foundation does is wonderful work. And anytime that we can support young people in their dreams, their aspirations, their passions, I think that's a noble cause. So your participation here tonight, but also throughout the year, is something that's much needed, and you should be thankful. I will close by saying thank you for the work that you do in supporting our students in our school district. There are amazing things happening in Aiken County. You can applaud there. Yeah. Cast any shade or anything of all folks across the river now, so y'all just forgive me. I'm at home, so I can speak about home. Aiken County Public School District is striving to be the premier school district, not only in the state of South Carolina, but also the CSRA. We provide so many opportunities for our students. They are amazing individuals. We will begin this coming year, just as one example, world language immersion programs in our elementary schools. Our kindergartners next school year will begin spending half of their school day being taught in German, Mandarin, Chinese, and Spanish. I'm very proud to say that we are the only school district in the 50-mile radius of Fort Gordon that offers world immersion programs for elementary students. The only district. That's just one example of the great things that are going on in Aiken County. It's because of you, because of your support and the way that you support our kids, not only then, but also in events like this. So my hat's off to all of you. Axel, thank you so much, sir. Continue to do what you do. I appreciate the opportunity to stand before you all. Have a great evening. Thank you.
We direct your attention to the screen for the scholarship overview. After the video is done, we will have a selection from the Stellar-nominated gospel artist, Wardlaw Brothers.
The Axel Adams Foundation is developing a rich history of recognizing and encouraging grassroots excellence. The foundation pays tribute to the established greatness of outstanding individuals who have impacted our community in a variety of areas. People who have given tirelessly of themselves to make our society a better place to live. It has become incumbent upon the foundation to not only honor established greatness, but to identify and foster future greatness. To that end, in 2015, the first Axel Adams Foundation scholarships were awarded. Since the scholarship's inception, 12 deserving students have been awarded scholarships.
The Axel Adams Foundation is a nonprofit organization where we focus on not just education, but health and wellness and the betterment of humankind.
The Axel Adams Scholarship Gala is the driving force behind the endowment of those scholarships, as they are awarded each year during a celebratory luncheon. In the past, the foundation has awarded 4 one-year $500 scholarships to African American students of the Aiken County School District. We have found that each year the pool of applicants broadens and the selection process becomes more and more rigorous.
The Axel Adams Foundation provides a one-year scholarship to 4 recipients of the Aiken County Public Schools District. These recipients are African American students, and we require them to have a 3.0 GPA on a 4.0 scale, to stand out in the community, to have extracurricular activities, as well as a strong recommendation. In addition, they will be required to write an essay on community topics that will also be strongly considered for the scholarship.
We are pleased to honor Axel Adams Foundation scholarship recipients.
South Aiken High School. I'll be attending Aiken Technical College this August to get my core classes, and I'll be transferring to USC Columbia, and I'll be majoring in civil engineering. I would like to thank the Axel Adams Foundation for blessing me with this scholarship, and I believe that it helped me pay for my school and my classes, and also write the books I received.
Bradley, and I'm graduating from Aiken High School. I will be attending the University of South Carolina in Columbia next fall to major in nursing. I'd like to thank the Axel Adams Scholarship Foundation for allowing me to receive this scholarship and help me to further pursue my education. This scholarship could help with various fees in college, such as books and nursing fees. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sakari Henley. I'm a graduate of Midland Valley High School. I'll be attending the Savannah College of Art and Design, majoring in film and television. And I want to thank you so much for the Axel Adams Foundation Scholarship. It will really assist with my books and other supplies.
My name is Alicia Lark. I'm a graduate of Silver Bluff High School. I will be attending Lander University. I want to thank the Axel Adams Foundation, and this scholarship will assist me in books and fees.
My name is Zach McGee. I'm a graduate of North Augusta High School. I will be attending Newberry College and majoring in sports management. And I'd like to thank the Axel Adams Foundation for this scholarship, because it will help me further my education and pursue my career at Newberry College.
My name is Amara Young. I graduated from North Augusta High School. I'll be attending Old Dominion University. I want to major in kinesiology and later go to physical therapy school. I'd like to thank the Axel Adams Foundation for the scholarship, and it'll help me buy school supplies.
These young people join a distinguished roll of past recipients of the Axel Adams Foundation Scholarship. They are all on the path to fulfilling their purpose and bringing further honor to South Carolina, to Aiken County, and to the Axel Adams Foundation. We are grateful for the financial support that you give to make the endowment of these scholarships a reality. It is your support that makes it possible for these aspiring young African Americans from our community to spread their wings and fly. With your continued support, we will go further so that future generations may fly higher.
I'm holding on, felt like I just could not go on. Every time I almost let go, God has kept me. Every time I almost let go, God has kept me. There have been times when I could not see, I've had to cry myself to sleep, and I've had people to walk away, and I've been put down for my mistakes. There have been times when I felt alone, I've had to walk some lonely road. Every time I almost let go, God has kept me. Yeah. Every time I almost let go, God has kept me. Now there have been times every now and then I wanted to throw the towel in. I didn't want to cry, I didn't want to pray, throw my head into the air and just walk away. But God never left me, never let me go. His grace and mercy always held me close. Every time I almost let go, God has kept me. God has kept me. Every time I almost let go, God has kept me. Oh, God kept me. God has kept me. Yes, He kept me. Yes, He kept me. God kept me. God has kept me. No, He kept me. Yes, He kept me. Sometimes I strayed away. God has kept me. But God, He kept me. Yes, He kept me. Every time I prayed in the sky, God has kept me. God has kept me. Yes, He is. Through storm and rain, God has kept me. Even through the sickness and pain, sometimes with tears and tears, your burden of the Lord has kept me. Every time I almost let go, God has kept me. Every time I almost let go, God has kept me.
Good evening. We can do better than that. Good evening. Praise the Lord, somebody. Come on, we can do better than that. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Amen. I want to expedite this program, but however, I have a unique responsibility to acknowledge these wonderful individuals up here for their great work in the community. I am ecstatic about what you all have done, and I see that Cheryl Bush has moved up here. She obviously is the co-chair, has something to tell me. Oh, Cheryl Bush Jones, come back. I'm sorry. I'm a first honoree. You all have known this young lady for many, many years. She returned to this area once again to our television screens. I've known Mrs. D. Griffin for about 25 years. Long before I left, I moved to Chicago, and now I'm in Atlanta.
Dee moved to Nashville, Memphis, and now she's back in the CSRA. Ms. Dee Griffin is a trailblazer, voice for the voiceless with a commitment to serve. Today, this night, we honor Mrs. Dee Griffin. Let's give it up for her. Come on, y'all.
Thank you so much. And I remember 25 years ago, he was unstoppable, and he moved 1,000,000 miles a minute, and he has not stopped. And we appreciate all that you've done. Thank you all for continuing to watch over the years. I want to thank my mom, who's always been there, and I appreciate her. Thank my son as well, who gives me my motivation and inspiration to rise every day by the grace of God. And I want to thank you. Because of you, I can do what I do. And even with a broken ankle, I'm here. My doctor said I could not put on heels, so I found some tennis shoes. But I didn't want to miss this opportunity. A lot of times in life, things happen, and for me, it was domestic violence. And it knocked me off of my feet, literally, for many years. And for those years, I asked, why, Lord, why me? And over time, I grew to understand, and now I ask, how, Lord? How? And he's given me the ability to be back at Channel 6 and to use my platform and to help other people who are victims of domestic violence. So it's not about me every day getting up and telling you the news, but it's also me standing there and sitting there and being an example for someone else out there to say that even though life may knock you down, you can get back up just like Dee Griffin. So I thank you for allowing me.
Our next honoree, elected official honoree, the Honorable Gail Diggs. For those of you that are from New Orleans, you know her as Gail what? Bush. There you go. She is an enthusiastic and unwavering community change agent and a dynamic leader in her community. Today we honor our very own, our elected official, Mrs. Gail Bush Diggs. Let's give it up.
How you doing, Dodge City? That's right. Y'all know I'm home. I see all my people. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here tonight and to be honored by my cousin, Axel Adams. Axel does not realize what an inspiration he's always been to me. I watched him lead, and I knew all I could do was follow, because he is just that amazing. I think about all the things that he has done, the voice that he has been for so many, and the things that I've done don't even compare to it. I thank God for allowing me or granting me the ability to serve. I thank God for some people in this room who inspired me to serve. Leslie Price. And to the people who threatened me into serving. Bill and Beverly Clyburn.
y'all know. My Dodge City people know that politics was not on my agenda. But when two of your neighbors hold a gun to your head and tell you that if you don't run for her seat, you may not see another day, you do what they tell you to do. I'm too old to fight, y'all. I really am. But I thank God for all of you and your support and encouragement over the years. I be so happy when I run into all of y'all. Most of the time it's at somebody's funeral though. So tonight is different, and I thank God we're not at nobody's funeral. But speaking of funerals, I do have to request prayers for my family. My ex-husband of 20 years passed this morning. And he was in High Point, North Carolina. So pray for the Diggs family. And also I reminded Axel that last year, this time, he was mourning the loss of his sister Cindy. And I'm just so proud of him for how he still went on with this program. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. But that's just show you how amazing he really is. So I thank God for all of you, and I just ask you to continue to pray for me as I'm up for re-election in November. So I might need y'all to get your people out and knock on some doors and send some money, okay? Y'all know y'all love me, and I love y'all too. God bless.
All elected officials, if you will, please stand. All elected officials in the House, please stand. I see Mayor Dunbar, all elected officials. Let's get up for our elected officials. Mrs. Price, other elected officials, Councilwoman Rogers, with that, thank you all for being here. And our former Mrs. Clyburn, Aiken City Council, thank you for being here. Our next honoree with community service, many of you may not know her by face. You know her as the dynamite young lady that owns the Citizens Park Conference Center. This may be your first time meeting her, but her name is Mrs. Mary Allen, an advocate for change, a dedicated volunteer, and community activist. Would you please come up, Ms. Mary Allen? Let's give it up.
First of all, giving honor to God, I thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight. I thank my husband for being behind me. And you know, in every partnership, you have a working partner and a non-working partner. In our partnership, I'm the working partner, he's the non-working partner. So, with that being said, I think it's great. He's a solid partner. Yes. Solid non-perfect. I'd like to thank my son. I'd like to thank my daughter-in-law and my little heartbeat, my granddaughter, and all the others that came to support me tonight. I thank the Axel Adams Foundation for this award. It means more to me than you would know. I am very humble to accept it, and I love serving the community and others. And if you're in the city and you're in Aiken, Ms. Diggs, stop by Citizens Park Office and Conference Center.
Good evening again, everyone. We are the Wardlaw Brothers, all the way from Lyons, Georgia. Yes, we get that often. It's a little city in the heart of Georgia, right outside of, inside of Savannah, Georgia. We always tease Axel and say it is larger than New Ellington. two of them could not be with us tonight due to their own personal family. But we're here. And this song that we're about to sing goes out to Tabitha tonight and to all of you. Y'all having a good time? Yes. Does anybody in here know the Lord? Yes. Do you need Him in your life? When do you need Him? Right now. Let me hear you say, right now.
I'm calling your name, 'cause I need you right now, Lord. Yeah, I'm calling your name, 'cause I need you, Lord, right now, Lord. Well, sometimes I get tired, and sometimes I get weak. That's why I'm calling your name, yeah, 'cause I need you right now, Lord. Yeah, I'm calling your name, 'cause I need you right now, Lord. Come on, I'm calling your name, yeah, 'cause I need you right now, Lord. Well, sometimes I get tired, and sometimes I get weak. That's why I'm calling your name, yeah, 'cause I need you right now, Lord. So I'm praying this prayer right now, 'cause I need you, Lord, right now, Lord. Come on, I'm praying this prayer right now, 'cause I need you, Lord, right now, Lord. Well, sometimes we get up, and sometimes we get up. So I'm calling your name, yeah, 'cause I need you right now, Lord. I'm singing this song right now, 'cause I need you, Lord, right now, Lord. I'm singing this song right now, 'cause I need you, Lord, right now, Lord. Sometimes I get tired, yeah, I can be, but I'm calling your name, yeah, 'cause I need you. Come on, put your hands together, yeah.
I'm standing at the CD table trying to sell CDs, and this old lady, she come up to me, and the guys was at another table, and she say, "Hey, boy." I said, "Hey, how you doing, man?" "I'm doing great, praise the Lord." I said, "Praise the Lord." She said, "You know boy, Daddy?" I said, "Thank God I'm saved." No man, praise the Lord, I'm not. We're going to move right along because for the sake of time, our next award goes to a dynamic man here in the CSRA. Not only is he an educator, but he is a business owner. Reverend Dr. Joyce Brighthawk. A long-time educator, historian, and pastor. Come on up, Doc. With a true commitment to serve. Thank you. Come on up.
If it were not for Henry Ingram, I'd be the oldest man up here. Just about everywhere I go now, I'm the oldest thing. But I'm glad about it because you don't have but one alternative. If you're not the oldest or the youngest or in between, you're dead. So I'm not quite ready to be dead yet. Axel Adams, thank you. Not just for the big heart honor tonight, but thank you for being you. As Gail said, you don't realize the impact that you have had on people. And I have known you from the very beginning. I knew you before you knew you. Because I know before your mom and dad knew each other. Let alone married, amen. But to see you do what you did at such a young age and become the youngest mayor in the state of South Carolina and probably in the whole United States when you became mayor of New Ellington, South Carolina. And of course, we invited him. I was pastoring Mount Morenci Baptist Church at that time. And we invited him to come over and be our youth day speaker. And the boy brought the house down, y'all. I told the biggest lie that day that I told in my life. I said, he's going to be a preacher. For some reason, God didn't have anything for him to say. Amen. But God has blessed me. I put in 37 years in education. 15 years at Payne College. And I put 9 years in, a lot of people don't know that, as a member of the South Carolina Commission on Higher Education. I was there for 9 years. I was the first person from Edgefield County to serve on that august body. And while I was on there, I was a member of the Academic Affairs Committee. So that means anything that happened from tech school all the way through the medical college down in Charleston had to be okayed by us. And I became the chairman of the Facilities Committee. And that meant nothing in the state could get built on the college campus without the approval of our committee. And the Entrance Center came to intervene while I was chairman at the field house of Atlanta University while I was chairman of that committee. in it. But I have never sought the spotlight. So a lot of people didn't even know I was serving on that. I am in that position. But God has blessed me, and I hope that I have been a blessing to somebody. And thank you very much for the honor. And if you got any money you want to give me, I'll take that. What y'all laughing about? You get my age, you have to hustle every chance you get.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Before I started working for Reverend Jackson, very quickly, in 1987, I went to Dr. Brighthawk and I said, I have this new position and I'm not getting paid for it, but however, I am the 3rd Congressional District Coordinator for the Jesse Jackson campaign in 1987. And I had no idea, didn't even really want to work for Reverend Jackson, and this man was one of the first to give me a major stipend to have me on my way, pay for my gas, to go up and down the 3rd Congressional District, from all the way from McCoy, South Carolina, down to Allendale County. And that's pretty much how I got through and trying to get people to vote for Reverend Jesse Jackson in 1988 at the convention. And here I am, 20 plus years later, sir, working for Reverend Jackson. Thank you for your work. We appreciate it. Somebody say amen. Our next award goes to a businessman. He is a profound legalist and philanthropist dedicated to serving mankind. Today, we honor our business honoree, Attorney Everett Chandler.
I would like to thank Brother Axel Adams. He does a great work here in our community, and you know, for him to take time to come back and all of the wonderful people who coordinate with him year after year, I just consider it an honor and privilege to be able to contribute to this. Many of the folks here also have done, but you know, I came, my father was a Baptist minister, my mother and father contributed deeply in our lives. My sisters are here. And we know that part of our duty is to serve. And having the privilege to be able to come back home to Aiken County, open up the practice, and have so much support, it means a lot. And so I feel like the only thing I have to do is to give back. You know, my wife allows me to write checks. My wife allows me to spend hours working in these communities, and we're just grateful. We're grateful for the love. And so we do consider the privilege not only to serve in the courtroom, but more importantly, to serve in the community. So thank you so much for all you do, and thank each and every one of you for your support of this man and the work that he's brought back home to our community.
Everett is committed to the work. When he was at the public defender's office, is that right? Which one? Solicitor's office. I remember calling him years ago about a particular case, and we had the brother talk about you have to save this young man, and he did the best he could, and he actually got this young man out of jail and put him on the right course. And he didn't have to do it because his workload was tremendous. So please, if you will, give this man another round of applause.
Johnny Reed is a man that really does not need an introduction. He is the pastor of the Runs Missionary Baptist Church in Gala, South Carolina. Reverend Stephen Berry, a trombone, theologian, inspirational leader, and educator. Let's give it up for the pastor of the Runs Missionary Baptist Church, Reverend Stephen Berry.
Well, I guess I'll do like all preachers do. Let the church say amen. To God be the glory for the things that He has done. We're truly grateful tonight and truly humbled and I guess a loss for words and almost is, I'm just grateful to God for this honor. I want to just say to Axel Adams and to the foundation, thank you so much for recognizing me. I am truly grateful to God tonight for my beautiful wife, and two of my children are here. My daughters are here. Y'all wave. And both of my church families are here. Not only do I pastor the Runs Missionary Baptist Church at 717 Williston Road, Beach Island, South Carolina, but also pastor the New Exodus Baptist Church, 3604 Morgan Road, Epsico, Georgia. And I am truly grateful to God for two wonderful church families. Thank you so much. My Runs family, to my New Exodus family, we're just truly blessed to be able to serve. And after teaching school for 34 years and retiring on January 1st of this year, I am in a period of transition, just trying to figure out what am I supposed to be doing now. I've had it asked to me several times over the last several weeks, how did you do that? And the only answer that I had for those individuals who asked me, how did you teach school and pastor two churches, how did you do that? There's a scripture that comes to mind that says that with God, all things are possible. And when you are sure, when you are absolutely certain that you'll walk in the path that God has called you to walk. You may not like it at first, but if God is telling you to do something, He's going to bless you when you begin to do it. So tonight, I will just say to anyone who may be wondering, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? If you just seek the Lord and allow Him to really speak to you. Because it looks like you have a lot on your plate, and when others are on the outside looking in, they just don't have any idea of how you're able to do it. The only way that I have been able to do what I've done is with the Lord's help. So tonight I am truly, truly grateful for that. I am humbled. I did not begin to do what I'm doing looking for any kind of recognition or any kind of accolades. But one thing that I have discovered is that God will not let faithfulness go unrewarded. It is my desire to stay faithful to God, to do what I know He's telling me to do. It may look strange to others, but He has never let me down. Axel Adams, thank you so much. I found out some things about you through your brother in the month of February that I did not know about. Good things that you had done. So I did not really realize the magnitude of being chosen, to, I guess, receive this award. So thank you. God bless all of you. Real good.
And Barry was the first person to teach me the song Let Every Voice Sing. Do y'all remember that? And so many times afterwards, traveling with NAACP, Rainbow Push, that was our anthem, I had no idea. And it came back to me that Miss Berry was the first person to teach me that song as a youth in Schofield School. Amen. Amen. Our last but not least honoree is also a member of the Rub Missionary Baptist Church, and he is from New Ellington, South Carolina. All right, New Ellington. Yeah, let's hear it. Our sports honoree, Mr. DeMarcus Lawrence. A role model and inspiration. Let's give it up for DeMarcus Lawrence, our college graduate. You can hear me? First and foremost, thank you to God for allowing us to be here tonight. It's truly a blessing to sit here in front of all you guys and look at y'all beautiful faces. Glad to be back home. Thank you to the Access Adam Foundation, the board members for having us here. You know, being able to come back and see what's going on around your surrounding cities and being able to see what's going on with the youth programs here today is truly exciting and makes you want to be a part of it. So I'm just glad to be back, glad to understand what's going on around here. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Thank you. DeMarcus Lawrence is also my cousin, so y'all don't be jealous. It ain't my fault, he's my cousin, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, all of my cousins, would you stand with me? I want everybody in this house to stand up and relate to me. And if you talk about me, I want you to know you better back up. There you go, right there. If you talk about me, what you gonna get? To my brothers and sisters, Deborah, my brother-in-law Leon, to my brother Bodie who was here, Charles came in from New York, and where's Tony, Laretha, and my nieces and nephews. To my mom, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you have Pastor Barry, because for you to get up at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, or 8 o'clock service, there is somebody that's preaching the word, amen? So when y'all roll out, 6 to 7, they ain't going that service at 8 o'clock, y'all stop. Y'all ready out. Praise God for y'all at 8 o'clock in the morning. God bless you all, thank you. I want to say to our sponsors really quickly, to Aiken Regional Medical Center, we cannot thank you all enough. You really have blessed us. The food that you're eating tonight, from the reception to the gala, is sponsored by the Aiken Regional Medical Center. Thank you. Thank you for sewing into us. And to Security Fellow, you always there with us from day one. It's great when you have the CEO of the bank. That's right, CEO of the bank to be here. Mr. Chris Marines, he's been here every year, but last year he had to get out of town. But thank you so much, Chris. That's my coach. You know, even though you busted me, I appreciate it. You give me money, and I appreciate that too. I take the blessing. We have one more sponsor. Delta Airlines could not be here. Delta Airlines blessed us with the flights of Major, the artist, the R&B artist that flew in tonight. He's coming up. And this gentleman has a couple of CDs out. You guys need to stick around and hear him. Thank God we did not have to pay for his flights to be here. Amen. And he did not charge us. He wanted to sow into the foundation. He promised me 3 years ago that he was going to make it to the North Augusta CSRA, and he is here tonight. We also have a dynamic band coming up, Trey Sounds, from Augusta, Georgia. Stick around to hear them. At this moment, I want all the team members, if you will come up, we're about to close out, ladies and gentlemen. If the team members from the Axel Foundation come up, because all of your work, all you have done, I appreciate if you will expedite and move to the front quickly. Before we close again tonight, I want to just say the reason why I look so good, it is my mom and dad, thank God for them. But I also want to thank the International Woman Wear for taking care of this beautiful outfit. It feels so good. I think I'll wear it home and go back to Atlanta. I can wear it next year. Amen? Thank you. We usually meet on Sundays over the phone, believe it or not, trying to hash out, walk through everything from one to A to Z. Try to make sure that we make this a phenomenal event for you all, and we hope that we've done that tonight. We've done our best, and if you see where we have missed something, please tell us, and then if we overlook something, please take it for love, because we really did not mean, we really wanted to be a wonderful event. So thank you. And tonight, we have 2 team members. They vote on the team members that will receive the Team Member of the Year award. The first award goes to Ms. Chantrice Patton. Service, advocate, and leader. Come on up, Chantrice, again. Our next team member, the award goes to the boss, Mr. Garrett Smith. Come on, Garrett. And we have two people that you all have seen from day one with this event who are professionals at their work. And they don't charge us much of anything, not their work. They run the red carpet for us. Our videographer and our reporter, their husband and wife team, Ms. Adrian Farewell and Mr. Mike Farewell. This is a surprise to you, but we want to honor you all tonight. Please come up. You want to buy Adrian so good. She's on television in Charlotte, and Mike has his own business, correct, Mike?
Yeah.
I know. Michael is a professor at Classic University, and that's what this is why he's so good, because he teaches this. Thank you. Okay. Just give us 2 minutes.
We would just like to thank the foundation, the Axel Adams Foundation, for allowing us to do this. We do this not for the money, but for the mission. And so with that, we are just happy to be a part of it. We love them all. It's like family. And we just look forward to year after year being a part of it. So thank you.
All right, for those of you that came in from out of town very quickly, if you would stand, we have people here from New York, from Philadelphia, from California, we came in from Chicago, from North Carolina. If you will just stand, I don't want to call your names. Stand up, please. I see you in the house. Cheryl came in from Texas. Stephen here from Chicago. There's 4. Okay. Amen. I gave your mama a fame. Thank you. All the pastors, we don't want to miss anyone. Pastors, all the pastors in the house. We want to just thank you for coming, and you brought tables. All the pastors, please stand for us at the moment. If you're a pastor, please stand. All pastors. And then all the ministers in the house. If you're a minister, please stand. All the ministers, all of you are the ministers, please stand. There are ministers in the house also. All y'all, thank y'all ministers. Y'all keep your seats and then you get the break. Thank God for you all. This has been a phenomenal event and evening. I'm just so excited for you all to be here. Thank you God for the opportunity to serve again. And that's my prayer. That's why I thank God for the opportunity to do so. To the team, to Karen, she's our co-chair, to Wade, thank you so much for what you've done, Pete, to Garrett, we call her evangelist, because she can pray us. She's a preacher. Centrice, to Nisi, our treasurer. Jacqueline is take care of our media and our secretary. We thank you so much for all you've done. Cheryl, I'm bringing you over here. Cheryl, our co-chair also. So at this time, did I miss anyone? Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we will ask if you would keep your seat just for a moment, the R&B artist, Major, to come on out and give us a song or two, if you will, brother, right now from Los Angeles, California.
Augusta, Georgia, I found love, and I think I found it in you. And no other love will do. So I'll say, I love you. I found love and beautiful people. I think I found it in you. And no other love will do. So I'll say, love you. Make some noise for love. To be loved, it's not a given. Should be cherished like a ribbon in the sky and taking flight on a ride where it won't come down. But if you see like I see, you will realize it's just a dream that we're awakened and overtaken by the sea. My life is better with you in it. And only way that I can spend it. Oh, happy day, ain't no pretending. My world is better with you in it. In it. Funny how do we get it? Round circles I lead it. I don't wanna go nowhere, I ain't need it. My world is better with you in it. My life is better with you in it. My world is better with you in it. My life is better with you in it, beautiful people. My world is better with you in it. Yeah, you send me up into heaven, just like a rocket on a mission. It's a race to a place that in space where it won't come down. But if you see, like I see, you'll be right there, right next to me. Oh, what a vision from my position. Oh, what a scene. Everybody say it. My life is better with you in it. In honey way that I can spend it. Oh, happy day, no pretending. My world is better with you in it. In it. Funny how we get it. Yeah. Round the circles that we're here. I don't wanna go nowhere, I ain't need it. Yeah, my world is better with you in it. In it. Listen, in it. And if you ever were to go, oh, don't go. I'll risk it all to bring you home. This your lady. Give it a roll, man. Diamond in the sky. You could be anywhere but you're mine. So whenever we go through, I'll rock with you. Nothing can bring us apart because I'm with you in it. I can spend it. Ain't no pretending. My world is better with you in it. Yeah. Funny how we get it. Yeah. Round circle now we here. I don't wanna go nowhere, I ain't need it. It's the first. My life is better with you in it.
My world. Yeah. My life. Yeah. How can you be this cute and just stare? My life is better with you. With you. My life is better with you. It's for you, baby. Everybody sing it with me. My life is better. One more again, last time we say, my life is better with you in it. My world is better with you in it. My life is better with you in it. Last time we say, my world is better with you in it. My name is Major. I salute all of you beautiful people. The Axel Foundation. Keep doing what you're doing. You make the world better. I love you, Augusta. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna be back and we're gonna do it even bigger.
So everyone just repeat after me. Say, Father, continue pour your favor upon Axel Adams Foundation, all responsible. In Jesus' name, amen.
I salute all of you beautiful people. The Axel Adams Foundation. Keep doing what you're doing. You make the world better.